trust the science, embrace probability based upon mathematical fact, opposed to supernatural entities coming in to intervene.
You know why I'm laughing so much? Do you know why I'm laughing so much?
Why is that?
Okay. You said we should embrace a culture. And then you started saying, okay, yes, we should embrace a culture, but then certain cultures we need to get rid of. See, I'm laughing because Africa being so diverse, okay, very, very diverse, more than any other continent, okay, to determine which culture each group of people keep, which culture they need to get rid of, is going to be a big challenge.
Yeah. No, let me clarify what I meant by that.
Okay.
Yeah?
Okay.
Is to teach our children.
Yeah.
To appraise.
Yeah.
I didn't mean get rid of.
Okay.
I mean appraise.
Okay.
The praise based upon critical thinking. And this will undo this paradigm that we actually have here, where the young are considered too young to be president because you're 35 or 40, because you got somebody in your house that's 80 years of age, 88 years of age, 90 years of age, yeah? And you can't be wise at 40. You can't be wise at 45, yeah? You cannot lead a country, African country at that age. When in Europe, in Canada, you got people there at that age ruling a developed country, but we can't do that. This goes back to our central point. What can the young do? The young need to be able to take a look at some of those teachings and apply it in the right context. Okay. I'm not saying get rid of. Okay. It's about being able to, if you're a parent and you don't teach your children how to think, yeah,
not what to think, but how to think.
How to think.
I agree with you.
How to think. Yeah. They're supposed to be embracing traditions that they actually understand and value at the time. Yeah, they're not supposed to be doing things just because this is how it's always been done around here, but don't really subscribe to it, and they don't see any benefits. Or, like, for example, there's no point in saying, "Oh, this person's unsuccessful because somebody done witchcraft on that person." Yeah? Or you want to get investors from Europe to come and mine for gold at that valley because some spiritual witch doctor you paid in US told you that if you dig there's going to be minerals. Yeah. I'm talking about being able to critically appraise, because culture, for all cultures, not African cultures, are not picking on anyone. All cultures are set to control a people. Yeah, culture serves nothing but the culture itself. And if you're talking about Nigeria, Ghana, Zimbabwe, any of these African countries, I'd also ask you, who controls that culture? You won't know who controls that culture. We're all following blindly, as if there's somebody who's telling us, actually, you don't do that. You do this, because it's now self-serving. The system is now gone symbiotic, right? It's running itself. This is why when we talk about, say, for example, the council culture, yeah, where these young people now are canceling things that they don't like, yeah, you're cancelled, right? So my question again, it's culture now. It's culture of the day, right? The council culture. Yeah. They even call it council culture, right?
Yeah.
Right. So how do you uncounsel yourself? Who do you go to uncounsel yourself? Who do you go to? There's no answer. There's no such body. But the community can say you're cancelled.
Yeah.
But there's no one to say you're uncancelled, because no such body exists. It's like your village. You're in your village, and in your village, you were told, okay, you can't marry that girl because she's from the wrong tribe. Yeah, you shouldn't marry her. She's the wrong tribe from you, but you love her. So you follow your culture. You don't marry her. You end up being with a woman that you don't love to appease a culture. right?
Yeah.
And so you're not only mistreating a woman that you don't love, the child that you're going to bring into the world, you don't truly love because you're pining for somebody else. Ask yourself how many people have not traveled outside the village because they don't want to upset their culture.
Yeah.
Have not taken on work because I can't work on this particular day because this day is sacred. Okay, you got no job then, you stop then. Ask yourself time and time again, when you're embracing culture, it has to be able to serve you, to protect you, to enable you to thrive. From when it's now stopping you.
Yeah. See,
now you got a problem. Now you got a problem.
Douglas, see, all these things you just talked about, I buy it. Okay. In fact, I was born in my village. Okay. And I left the village at age 5, went to Western Nigeria, but we usually travel back home every summer. Okay, we spend at least a month. And that's when in my village, there are so many traditional festivals that happen then. So we are always involved every year. Okay, so see, I love the culture, the tradition, I grew up with my grandparents, my grandmother, my great-grandfather, one of my great-grandfather. So I'm very into my culture, okay?
Mm-hmm.
But just like you said, we don't hold on to culture for culture's sake, okay? Mm-hmm. This is a very important thing we need to talk about some other time, okay? Because many people talk about holding on to several things that let's say Africa in general, that we do, okay, as a people, things that haven't helped us to move forward, okay? And it's something very important, okay? So unfortunately, we can't talk about it today. Okay,
no, thank you very much for that.
Sometime maybe we come again together and we talk about all those things. But
yeah, if you want me back, if your listeners want me back, we can talk about that.
We'll do that.
I think it's important, and I stand squarely by what you said. It has to. Culture is there to serve you. It should serve you to prosper. It should protect you, to guide you. If it's holding you back, it's stopping investment in your country, if it's making you present yourself as somebody that cannot be trusted, as somebody that is not intelligent, you can turn on your culture. For me, I would ban every African leader right now and anyone from the Caribbean. If the royal family or anybody wants to come and do business with you, you need to be meet and greet in a suit and tie. In a suit and tie. Don't be having dancing around naked and half naked, your women dancing through flames, wild animals, none of that. You greet them as they expect to be greeted, to do business. That way, when you go to China, after state banquet, they will show you traditional dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah. But not the first thing. First impressions last. The first thing, and that is the image that's broadcast across the world.
Yeah.
Then we complain that we are treated like second-class citizens. Where the first image people say, the royal family, Prince blah, 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 is going to see blah, blah, blah. And the first thing they see is, wella. That's what they see. That's what they need to show on TV. And then we complain that we're being treated, we're not getting respect. People don't think that we're intellectuals. I'll take you straight to a university. Let's talk. Let's have this conversation in that university. You meet our brilliant minds. In fact, I'll get my brilliant minds to pick you up from the airport. My most intelligent people will pick you up from the airport. That's what we're supposed to be doing. Not bringing flamethrowers and traditional dancers before you even talk business. No, that's the wrong thing.
See, those things should be for after dinner. You know,
After dinner.
yeah.
You know, when you talk business, sign the check. This check has been signed. You
Yeah.
don't sign the check, you don't see our women. You don't see our women. You sign the check, give us the money, and then we can play. You know, when you play before you've signed any check, suit and tie, nobody leaves the room till the check signed. Then we party.
Douglas, thank you very much for being here. Thank you.
No way.
All right.
So good.
Take care.
Have a good evening.
Bye.
Take care.
Yeah.
Bye.